for you. Call
Today on the Bill Cunningham Show,
You need to stop. It's not safe.
a young girl's family is scared for her life.
He tried to hit her. I'm not about to be portrayed as no prostitute.
But can they reach her?
Well, you know I've been taking care of you.
What has to happen is you've got to change.
And later, a woman who might be making a rash decision after her husband's death.
I'm ready to pursue a career in what?
It's all right now on the Bill Cunningham Show.
Thanks for coming in and thanks for watching. For our guest today, secrets and scandals go hand in hand. They're here to confront their families who are horrified by their wild sides and tell them to butt out of their lives. Please welcome Kadisha to the show. Kadisha, how you doing? Now, you came here all the way from California today because you have a big problem, you think, with your sister. Is that correct?
Yes, her name is Crystal.
Tell me about Crystal and what problem you have with your sister.
Well, she's the oldest out of 5 girls, and she's the one who doesn't have her life fully together. She's like on the wrong path.
And what do you see Crystal doing in her life that really has you concerned?
She leaves like in the middle of the night. We don't know who she leaves with. Like strangers come to our house. It's kind of dangerous because, you know, we don't know them.
Are these strange men?
Yes, strange men.
So men just show up and say, hey, I'm here to see Crystal.
Well, I think she meets them online.
Oh.
And when, like, she'll come back with nice things.
What do you suspect the men are there to receive? Stimulating conversation? Is it...
She's never admitted to anything.
She
to
never
us.
admitted.
Never
Crystal has
admitted.
never said why the men are showing up.
She never
And she'll
admitted.
disappear for days at a time and come back, right?
Yeah, she's gone all, most of the time. She's never home.
What do you strongly suspect she's doing?
Well, I personally think that she's not doing everything for free. Not everything.
So
But
do you think...
I want confirmation. Like,
Let's put the cheese on the cracker. Let's quit beating around the bush. Do you think she's a prostitute?
I think so.
You think she is?
I want confirmation, though.
You're brought here to find out because it's
Yes.
hurting you as
Yeah, because my daughter looks up to her. I have like a 6-month-old daughter, and she's a great auntie. But I don't want her to be a bad role model to my baby.
So as she gets older, gets to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, I don't want her to see all that.
You don't want auntie outselling herself for money.
Yeah.
Now, what does your mother say about this?
Well, we don't know for sure. It's not a 100% thing. She's never told anyone. So that's an unsure thing.
You're concerned about her health and you're concerned about maybe
Yeah, because we
beating
don't
her.
know them. Like, she can get kidnapped. She can get raped. I don't want to ever wake up and, you know, get a bad phone call saying that she's dead somewhere, she's missing.
And she shows up at home with cash and with jewelry.
Yeah. She's
Where does
got a lot of nice things. She got a gold necklace with her name, gold K ring.
When you say to her, Crystal, where'd you get that money from? What does she say?
That they got it for her.
Men just give her money.
Yeah, that's what she tells us.
But she's never admitted to you or to the family
Never.
what she does to get that money.
No.
So you're here today to find out what's
Yes,
going on.
I am.
Please welcome Kadisha's sister, Crystal, to the show. Crystal, come on out. Have a seat, Crystal. Crystal, I guess right at the top, you love your family and you love your sister, right?
Yeah, I love my family, but...
You heard what she said?
Yeah, they need to stop tripping out. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not standing on nobody's corner. I'm just really, really pretty, so, like, guys, like, I get a lot of attention, and they want to pay me all the money.
I just feel like, you know, like, if you are doing that, like, you need to stop. It's not safe. You know the time when you was gone at the hotel and how he tried to keep you hostage.
Hold on, this is a serious matter.
Like, that's not okay.
Explain, hold on a minute now, honey. Explain what happened at the hotel, Kadisha. Explain.
Well, she just left. You know, we didn't know who she left with. And then, yeah, like the next day, we get a call, and they're talking about, she was saying how, like, he gave her, like, $300. And he wanted to lay up under her, but she didn't want to. So, like, he tried to hit her and was like, give me my money back. And that he held her hostage, and she had to, like, fight to get out. Like,
Crystal?
that's not safe.
Crystal,
I know, I understand, like, where she's coming from, but
your
this is my
tears
life.
tell me that's true. Your
Yeah.
tears tell me that you're in a room with a man that you didn't know, and you were like a
No,
hostage.
I knew him, but I just didn't know him good enough.
What?
I guess.
No, let's do this now. What happened in that room that night? What happened?
Well, he actually gave me $400. I was telling him like I wanted to get a new car or whatever, and I guess he was mad because I didn't want to be under him like he thought I would be, and he tried to lock me in a room, and he wouldn't let me out until I gave him his money, and then I had to fight my way out, and he called the police on me and some all kind of crazy stuff.
You're an adult, and I'm an adult. Have you taken money for sex?
Well, I don't.
Doesn't that explain things that he wanted
I
some
don't-
act that you didn't want to perform,
Yeah,
and therefore
I know
he
how to
went
talk my
crazy?
way out of a lot of situations, but I don't always get stuff for free, and I don't have sex all the time. Like, I'm not out there like, oh, I need money, I need to go. No.
Every now and then you have sex for money.
Yeah, I have twice, 2 times.
But it's not right, Crystal.
I'm not
Like, you
walking around with
shouldn't do
feathers
that.
on my neck
All right.
and heels
No,
up to here,
all right,
like,
honey.
oh, I need money. No, I don't do that.
What do you? All right, please, I understand. What do you do then, Crystal? What do you do to
I
get the money?
just, because I do a lot of activities, like I do video shoots and I go places, so I meet people
But
that
it's
have
not
big money.
Okay, like it's not
But-
okay. Like anything can happen. You don't know them. Like you don't. Like I want Kamara to grow up to know her auntie. Like I don't want you to be dead somewhere or missing because we don't know who you be with. We don't.
But y'all seem like y'all only want me around when y'all need money.
When have you ever gave me money? When? You don't. Like when I asked you to help me with
When?
Kamara, I have to beg you.
Okay, but I do it.
Like you had just sold your card and I was like, oh, like can you help me get some milk?
Yeah,
And then
right
you
when
was
I had money. Right when I
And
had
then
money.
You felt bad afterwards. Like no, like when we got taxes and everything, when I was going shopping, I helped you. Like you don't
Okay.
randomly do stuff for us. You don't.
I'm never at home to do nothing for y'all, but when I am home, I do stuff.
You don't give me when you got your taxes. You had like $3,000. You gave us like $5 each.
I'm so used to being by myself, so I
But
don't
when you
consider
be
it being
at home,
selfish
like,
when I'm
we
always
don't
by
know
myself.
You. Like we don't know you. Like we don't. You ask me what's your favorite color. I can't
see
tell
you don't know me thinking
I
I'm a
can't tell you
prostitute.
nothing.
All right, but honey, if you accept money for sex, that does make you a prostitute, doesn't it?
No, I don't think it does.
Doesn't?
No, not if.
Yes, it does, honey. It does. Because you
I
may
don't
want to
think it
call it
makes
something
me-
different, but why not get a legitimate job? So many women in America, 100 million American women work. Why can't you work?
It's different stuff for different people. And I'm not like made to. I don't feel like I'm made to go flip nobody's burger or go clean somebody's old grandma or something. Like that's not me. Like I'm not about to go.
Do you think-
I mean, eventually, I'm still young. I'm only 23 years old. Like I still have a life ahead of me. So maybe when I'm done going through my little phase or whatever this is called, then I might think about getting a job.
Do you understand how dangerous it is to be in a lifestyle where you're with men that you really don't know
I'm
in a
real-
hotel room when you're in a hostage crisis and he's threatening physical harm to you? You understand you're
I'm
this
real
close to being
aware of
killed?
all of that, but I mean, I know how to handle myself. I'm a real strong woman, so trust me that I'm not gonna put myself in no predicament.
You don't
where I
know
know,
them,
yeah.
like-
You did already.
I'm not. No,
You
but
did.
this was with somebody that I thought I knew.
All right, please welcome Khadisha and Crystal's sister, Kiana, to the show. Kiana, come on in.
Crystal.
Why are you worried about Crystal?
I'm not on here to make it, make her seem like she's a bad person or anything,
she's a
because
good
she's not.
person.
She
She's a
is. She's a good sister, but her ways and the things that she do things needs to change. She doesn't realize how her actions hurt me, my little sister, my other sister, my mom, our whole family.
Everybody.
We just would never want to wake up and see that anything happened to our big sister.
And your mother, who's going to be with us later on, has some really strong comments and feelings to express to Crystal, and she loves you so much. Stay right there. We'll continue with more. Stay right there.
Don't miss this heartbreaking plea from Crystal's sister.
You going out with dudes and doing all of that, there's way better ways to get money, Crystal. You already know that. I just think that you can do something better for yourself, Crystal.
And somebody has to break the bad news to Mom.
What do you think she's doing with these guys, Mom? Families are feuding today over sex and scandals. Can they get past their loved ones' dirty little secrets and accept them as they are? Now, Kiana, there was an event, you think, in Crystal's life about a year and a half or 2 years ago that kind of changed her a little bit. Explain what happened with the pregnancy a couple years ago. Explain that.
She was 5 months pregnant, and her baby got stuck in her tubes, and she lost her child. Now, I was in the hospital with her, so I know how it affected her because I seen her cry about it every day. But I would think that that would change her a little bit, make her slow down, you know, but she actually, like, got worse. Like, Crystal, she's always been the one to go out and have fun and party and stuff, but it's never been this bad. It gets to the point where we never know where she is. We don't know, like, if she's in danger.
I don't call or nothing.
You don't call me.
You don't call me either.
And you know I don't live with
Well,
you.
y'all show up, you write me on Facebook.
You know
and
I don't live with you. I don't know what y'all be doing and none of that. But I'm just saying how I feel about the situation. I just think that you can do something better with yourself. You going out with dudes and doing all of that, there's way better ways to get money, Crystal. You already know that. Me and you just discuss this all the time because you already know how me and you are. We used to be really close and we still are. But I just think that you can do something better for yourself, Crystal.
Crystal, you look like your heart. Do you understand what your loved ones are telling you right now? That this path you're on is going to be one of personal destruction for you, honey. Do you understand what they're saying?
I understand, like, where they come from, but I gotta take care of myself.
Still, you could go to school right now. Like, you can go get your diploma, go to school, get a career, actually make legal money, Crystal. You don't have to do the things that you do.
Way more than what you make.
Okay.
Crystal, do you think the pregnancy accelerated this lifestyle that you have chosen? That somehow, when a woman loses a baby like that, it is the hardest thing in the world. Do you think that has caused you to accelerate your partying?
I mean, it could be a part of it because I never really, like, dealt with it. After the baby, I was enclosed. I was in the house, like, I couldn't do nothing. I was in pain, like, so when I did get out, I just wanted to be free, like, and then once I started getting money, like, I just wanted to get more and more. Like, guys would give me rental cars for months and give me, like, hundreds of dollars and take me shopping, like, buy me 9 pairs of shoes. Like, who's gonna be like, no, I don't want those shoes? Who's gonna be like, no, I don't want that money? Who's like, I'm not gonna say no.
Is it true you don't help your family, your mother? You live with your mother. Is it? And I understand. We're going to bring Mom out in a moment. That you don't help financially. You spend money on things, but not with your family. Is that true?
Not all the way true. Like, I don't want to say like I'm selfish, but like I said before, like I'm so used to being by myself. I'm used to having everything to myself. When it comes to sharing, I'm kind of like,
Well, let's find out from Mom. Please welcome Crystal's mother, Barbara, to the show. Barbara, come on out. Hi, Mama. Have a seat here. Have a seat. Tell me what's going on in your mind with Crystal and how much pain she's caused. I feel this. I've done hundreds of these shows. I can sense these two sisters love Crystal so much, and I sense you have caused them to love each other so much because of the way you raised them. What has happened to Crystal?
She just needed change. She's out there, and I don't like it. And I just want her to change because she got other 4 sisters that look up to her.
She's the leader of the sisterhood.
Yeah, they look up to her, especially her baby sister. Look up to her a lot.
We got her coming on later on.
So, I mean, I just want her to show a good example.
What do you think she's doing with these guys, Mom?
I couldn't tell you, Bill. Her safety is my concern. I don't want to get that phone call. I just want her.
like, really, like, what do you think I'm doing?
I don't know what you're doing, Crystal. Really,
All
I
right,
don't
Crystal,
know.
tell your mom what you're doing. Mama deserves the truth. What are you doing?
You already know a little bit that I'll be getting money, you know, from people or whatever, but I don't always get it for free.
See, I didn't know that. You never told me that.
That's all I'm doing is getting money from people who already want my time and attention.
Aren't you taking money from men for sex?
No, not all
No.
the time. I only did it twice.
But you
like,
have.
Yeah, I have. And it wasn't
That's
for no
dangerous.
chump change. It wasn't for no chump. Okay, but when I come home, y'all show asking me for money though.
When have I asked you for money? You don't. If I ask you something for Kamora, I have to beg you. And if I ask you like, oh,
You got
why
mad at
out?
me.
Can you buy something? And when you come home,
You got mad at me one time because I didn't want to buy some pizza for the house because I didn't want pizza.
We were
that made me
hungry.
selfish.
We was hungry.
That made me
Mom
selfish
didn't go grocery shopping
because I didn't want nothing.
Mom didn't go grocery shopping or nothing.
Besides the whole pizza thing, Crystal, me and you already know we didn't argue about you giving Mama money plenty of times. Like that when
Okay,
you had a
but-
job at that dispensary and you was making how much a week? Like $130 a week, and I was like, okay, why don't you keep the 100 and give mama the 30?
Do you live
couldn't
with your
even do
mom
that.
rent free? Is that
Yeah.
all right? And wasn't there a time, Kiana, when she was jumped by 6 girls and she got into a dangerous situation?
It was on my nephew's birthday. She was jumped by a group of girls, and I had to hurry up and rush down there because she is my sister. So I'm gonna protect her at all costs, but she doesn't look how that dangerous the whole family, because they threatened us with guns and everything, and I have a little
got
sister.
pictures?
And she
I
lives.
have a-
She lives with you, and these men know where she lives. And these,
And I don't know the whole
completely
situation
to
because
the
I don't
house.
live with them, but I don't
We don't see her
want
leave,
them to bring.
but I know
I don't
we
want
see
her to bring
dropped off.
them in
No,
to the house so they
no.
would know where my mom and my
Mama,
little sister
this
lay
is
their
your
head.
home. Men are coming. Explain to your mother why the men are coming to her home to pick you up.
To give me money.
Jewelry, gifts, money, why do you think they're giving? You're 23 years old. You're gorgeous.
they want
These
my
are
time
older
and
guys.
attention.
They want.
That's why.
What kind of attention do they want?
but-
If they didn't, these people who come give me money, they're married, have girlfriends. They must not be doing something right at home.
Don't you know they're
They
coming?
must not be doing something right
They're
at home.
coming to you for sex.
And taking money from their kids' mouth and everything else too.
You're justifying your behavior.
I'm just saying, like,
Mama, what message do you want
I don't
to
have
give? You
no
want to
kids,
give
I don't have
Krista? Now listen up to Mama. Barbara, what do you want to say to your daughter?
I mean, I love Crystal to death. She's my heart. She's my first child. You know, I just need her to change because I'm not, like I said, I'm very scared.
I could see if I was standing on a corner,
You know, you may
walking
not
a
be
stroll,
standing
on the corner.
or something like
I'm not trying to make it
corner.
seem like you're a prostitute because I never once said that you was a prostitute, but you shouldn't be doing the things that you're doing. Even if you only did it twice, it shouldn't have happened. You already know if you ever need money, you can ask me or anybody else because you already know I've been taking care of you. And when I lived in Hollywood, I had my money. I'm sorry, but when I had my money going, I made sure you was okay. You called me and told me that you needed anything, and I made sure you was okay, right?
Right.
So why is it that if you ever need money by doing anything, you don't call us or you don't ask
And
me?
you know when
at
I
least
got it, all you
because
gotta do is ask.
you already know
We
that
live
me
in
and
the
you
same
are
house.
close like that.
Y'all already know I'm very independent.
I know that, but still,
your
we're your
independent
sisters. You should be
ways
able to
just
depend on
gotta
us
change.
too.
Okay, there's people doing
Kristen, look
asked
at,
you for
hold
money,
on,
you
hold on,
asked
honey.
me for money.
Look at the love your two sisters and your mom are giving you right now. Do you sense this is an intervention in which they want you to change before it's too late? Do you understand how much they love you and want you to change? You could be in a worse situation than have 3 sisters who love you and a mother who loves you and a household that wants you to be whole and healthy and wholesome. You could be in a worse situation. Are you willing to consider change?
Yeah, I'm willing to consider change, but I kind of want them to chill out, like get off my case so
Your
much.
safety
Like,
is important to us.
I
If you
know.
don't change, I
I
might
don't
have to put
care.
you out
You
because
can-
look at how you.
Wait a minute. Are you going to put her out? Wait, hold on. We'll be back with more. Stay right there. We'll be back.
The sting from this secret continues.
She always comes home with like nice stuff, like I would be like her, but I never knew like how she used to get her stuff.
More tears and more scandals.
I want to pursue a career in
If you're in the New York area, be a part of our studio audience so you can talk back with Bill. To let your voice be heard, send an email to tickets@BillCunninghamShow.com. Call us at 1-888-710-TICKETS or text TICKS to 95902. Message and data rates may apply. When it comes to family, nothing should be off limits. But when secrets and scandals get in the way, it can tear loved ones apart. We're going to bring out Kimberly in a moment. But when we left, I heard Barb, the mother, say, we're going to come to you in a moment, Kiana. I think you said to me, if she doesn't change, I'm kicking her out. Can you? Now, what's in your heart right now? Because you can't have the guy who held her hostage in the hotel room for the $300, knowing where she lives, coming to your home looking for her.
I can't put my kids in danger or my granddaughter.
Explain that to Chris. Explain.
I can't put the house in danger or my granddaughter. We all live there.
okay, but y'all so concerned about me not being home. And
Okay,
y'all
but
kick
when
me
you're
out,
out,
like-
you don't even call me and say, Mom, I'm okay. Check in. Bear don't even live with me. She calls and check in sometimes. Mooshie calls and check in, and she don't live with me. They still call home and say, Mom, how you doing? You don't even pick a phone call and say, Mom, I'm
I do call
Make us all feel
sometimes.
better if you just
I don't want you to write me on Facebook and say, Mom, I'm here. I want you to call me personally to let me know.
I'm this, I'm that. You don't let us know nothing. So how are we supposed to know what you're out there
I'll
doing?
let y'all know to a certain extent. You feel
You
me?
like, I'm going to Rancho.
But we need to know.
Okay, well, you know I'm a Rancho. You know,
But
you.
that's
I'll
not
say,
enough information for us. We need to know who. You already know how I am when people come to the house and I'm there. What's your name? Who are you? I want a license plate number and everything.
All right, let's do this. Please welcome Crystal's youngest sister, Kimberly, to the show. Kimberly, come on out, honey. Kimberly, you're 17 years old and you're the youngest sister, correct? Mm-hmm. Explain what you're seeing every day with Crystal and how is it affecting you? Explain, honey.
I mean, as her younger sister, I would expect her to be a role model for me. And at one point, I did look up to her.
And what happened? What happened that caused that to change, Kimberly? From the heart, tell me what happened.
Why would I look up to somebody who constantly wears small clothes, who was always going like I never see her? Like I feel like I don't know her because she's never home or nothing.
Why do you think she's gone?
I mean, she always comes home with like nice stuff. Like I used to look at her and be like, oh, she's pretty, like she's a model. Like I want to be like her, but I never knew like how she used to get her stuff. Like,
hey, have you been listening to the show to this point? Mm-hmm. When you hear your sister say she's had sex with men twice for money, but these other guys just give her all these frequent gifts, as a teenager, how does this affect you?
I just wouldn't expect her to be like that. Like, I want her to go back to school. Like, you don't have to get money that way. You can go back to school, go get an education. You can get diplomas where you don't have to go flip nobody's burger. Like, you can go be a doctor, do whatever you want to do. You don't have to sell your body for money.
It's not impossible to go back to school because I was supposed to graduate last year and I'm back in school and I only got 35 credits left.
You're still young.
Like,
You're
you can do it. Like, if I can do it, you can.
It's nothing for you to change your life around.
I'm going to be done with school in a few
It's
weeks.
nothing
Like,
for
you
you to
can
change
do
your
it.
life around.
Kiana, what message do you want to give to Crystal?
I just want to let her know, like, I can only say so much, you know, because she is a grown woman and she's going to do what she want to do regardless. But as me being her younger sister, I want to let her know that she can do better with herself. She should portray a role that we would want to be like her.
How would you feel, I'm a parent, you're a parent, if you kicked her out of the house and something really bad happened to her? Could you ever?
Forgive myself? No, I'd be devastated.
I will never want nothing to ever happen to her. Ever.
Now, Mom, you're between a rock and a hard place. If you kick her out and something bad happens, your life is fundamentally changed forever. If you don't kick her out and this continues to go on, your life could change fundamentally forever. So, Crystal, what has to happen is you've got to change. You're the one that's got to change.
I know I have to change, but they just have to give me time. Like, I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, I'm not about to go get no money today. Like,
We
By
know
you
it's going to take
staying
time,
home
but
more, like I know you want to party and all the other stuff, but it's not
you don't
so.
always have to go out.
y'all already know my lifestyle, though.
So
Like,
you're not going
not
to change.
okay.
Are you saying, Kimberly, make a final pitch from the youngest sister to the oldest? And Crystal, look to your left. And Kimberly, tell your oldest sister what you would like her to do. And you're still in high school, honey. Explain to her what you need to happen.
I just want you to stop. You don't need to be doing what you're doing. You can stop. You can go back to school. You no, like
Never hurting us,
We just
Crystal.
don't want nothing bad to happen to you. Like, I want Kimora to grow up and all of us is old and she grown and you still here.
And you got a
Like, how would
nephew,
you
too.
feel like you not only hurting us, like, I'm pretty sure Khalil want to grow up to know his auntie. You know
portray
how-
a better role for Kimmy to look after.
Crystal, if Kimberly took up your lifestyle in 2 or 3 years, how would you
I
feel?
wouldn't let them take up my lifestyle.
She better
because
not do it. You're going to
they-
say you better not, right? So that's
I wouldn't
that's
let her take up
consciousness
that
of guilt.
lifestyle.
You know what you're doing is wrong. Now, before we leave, what do you want to see for the girl that you love, your first baby? What do you want to see?
Her to change and show a good example to her little sister.
Like, if Kira was here, like, you would want to be like a better mom. Like he looking down on you.
Life is short, Crystal. After that, you should already knew that life is real short. You should want to take better care of yourself.
Crystal, how quickly did your first 23 years of life go by? Like this. That's how fast the next 23 are going to go by. Get better, get healthy. We'll be back with more. Stay right there.
The secret you've been waiting for is about to shock our audience.
What you want to tell me? I'm ready to pursue a career in what?
And later, Crystal gets a reality check.
You are 23 and you live at home and you're a grown woman and you can handle your own business. Then move out.
Has someone told you a big, bad lie? Are you ready to accuse them and finally find out the truth? Come, give them a lie detector test on our show. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply.
She wants to tell me some secret that she's been having for a while. And it better not be nothing embarrassing because I'm going to beat her up on stage.
Well, you know, even the most close-knit family can unravel when secrets and scandals are involved. Please welcome Rita to the show. Rita, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, everyone?
Good. You're here from California now. Your sister, Tanya, is in isolation.
Okay.
She can't hear anything you're saying.
Yes.
And you're here to tell Tanya what, your sister?
That after raising 2 children and after being married for 8 years and my husband dying, that I want to pursue a career in the porno industry.
Well,
don't hate.
You're a very attractive lady, but why go from a dead husband and a loving sister? Why porn?
Because I'm 42 years old and I've raised my children. They're old, they're grown, and I want to enjoy my life. It's my time now.
Have you been involved at all, directly or indirectly, in porn up to this point?
Yes, I have with my husband. We did porn together ourselves. You know, I never put it out there. It's private, our private editions. And so now I want to share it.
So as I understand it, when you were married with your husband, you two would videotape your performances.
Yes.
And would you sell it for money or just for entertainment purposes only?
Well, my husband wanted to do that, but I didn't do that. I wanted to keep it private, and it was private. Now that he's deceased and my son is grown, I feel I can go on my own and do what I'd like to do.
Is this an economic decision or a lifestyle or both?
Well, it's neither. It's not an economic decision because I'm employed. I'm fully employed and I'm capable. It is a personal decision. It's personal that I want to do. I enjoy sex. I can please a man, and I don't have to just do it totally sexually. I can do it mentally. Prove it. You know, prove it. Now.
Well, look,
A
lot of men and women enjoy sex but don't become a porn star, you know.
Right, they don't. But at 42, why not?
Why not? You lost some weight.
I lost 27 pounds since my husband passed away.
And now you're getting ready.
I'm getting ready.
All right.
You think I'm ready? Do it look like I'm ready? Do I look like I'm ready? I think I can be ready.
All right.
Why not?
But as I understand it, Tanya, in fact, your whole family does not know that you want to get in the porno business.
No, they don't. Of course, because you have to have boundaries.
And Tanya, your older sister, kind of raised you in a sense, correct?
Yes, sir.
And she's here today.
Yes.
She's in isolation.
Yes.
And you're here to tell her as far as what your new lifestyle choice is going to be.
Yes, I am.
What do you think she's going to say about this, her little sis getting into the porn business?
I think you should move this chair. Bring the biggest security guard you got up here.
We got 6 of them.
Well, bring at least 2, because she's gonna, probably come after me. She's gonna be very angry. She may even be hurt, But I'm hoping that she would understand and support me on this and know that, I got
we're going to bring her out
too.
Today's the day to put the cheese on the cracker. Please
Cheese
welcome
on the cracker!
Rita's sister, Tanya, to the show. Tanya, come on out.
What's
Have a
going
seat,
on?
Tanya.
Huh?
Welcome, honey.
You got something you want to tell me?
Hold on. Let's do this. She's concerned about your reaction, but she says she loves you and that you did a great job raising her and that she wants to disclose. disclose something to you. Here we go.
Okay. What you want to tell me? Come on now, I didn't come way out here for nothing.
Look her in the eye.
After raising our children, and they're all grown, Bubba died. I'm 42, and I'm ready to pursue a career in porn.
What? You gonna embarrass you? I know you didn't bring me down here to tell me you want to be a porn star.
Tanya.
What about our family?
What you mean, what about our family? They grown.
What about our family? I know you grieving. I know you went through some stuff. You too old for this. And I did not come. I didn't come down here for this.
I ain't too old for this. What you say?
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Now,
You're
sit
going
down,
to
lady.
embarrass our family. Okay? I didn't come down here for this. I did not come down here for this. I'm thinking of something else.
Come here, Rita. Come here. Sit down.
Don't you see her eyes?
Hold on. Okay, let's do this. You sit over here.
Now.
You sit over there. Now,
Safety first.
let's be adult about this. Did you have any inkling that your younger sister wanted to be a porn
Let me tell
star?
you, Bill, no, I didn't. We seen her dressing provocative all the time. You keep saying you're going to work.
You raised her correctly.
I do go to work.
But your hours didn't change.
So?
So what is you dressing up? Is this what you've been doing, secretly doing?
No.
Why you can't just, when we need the car or something, you're going somewhere and you're out and, I'm having fun with...
And I do have fun.
You too old for that. Those
kids are grown.
Why not let her
And they grown and gonna be seeing it, but what about grandchildren?
What about
nieces,
them?
nephews?
Yeah.
And that's how it's gonna be, Rita?
Yes.
Can you still love her?
Bring me Wade.
Do you love me? Do
to
you
New
love
York.
me? Do you love me?
Of course I love you.
Then check this out.
Didn't our mama die when
Yep.
we together? Man, come
th-
on now.
All right. We raise one another. We help one another.
Oh, God.
Our
This is
children are
embarrassing.
grown. We have grandchildren.
That's what I'm saying.
Do our children
grandchildren.
take care of their grandchildren?
Of course.
Do our children? My daughter live on her own apartment. Son just moved out on his own. Guess what? He in college. He still go to college. He work. What is it for me to do? My husband gone. I don't have nobody
So this what
at
you
home.
gonna do because he
I don't
gone?
have no children at
Just
home.
because he passed away.
Are you still going to love her no matter what her choices are?
They call me Buddy. My nieces and nephews.
My
Buddy.
grandchildren call
Buddy,
her
we
Buddy.
love
Buddy.
you.
Do you
Why?
still love her?
Yeah, of course I
Okay.
still
And
love
not
her,
gonna
but why
change.
you gonna embarrass us?
Well, don't be embarrassed. Why you gonna be embarrassed?
We don't want to see you naked.
Well, you don't have to see me naked.
Porn stars get
don't even know
naked,
what the
I
hell-
think.
I tell you,
Baby, let me tell you.
Stay right there. We're coming back. We're coming.
I love you, man. No, for real. I just, man.
dude.
Yeah, look at me. Come on, man. You only live once. I'm 47. I'm single. I'm single. I'm a widow. My husband died. No man. I don't want no man. I want men's. I want a whole bunch.
Here we go.
If you're in the New York area, be a part of our studio audience. Go to BillCunninghamShow.com or call us at 1-888-710-TICKETS. I'd like to invite you now to be part of the solution. Earlier, Crystal's sisters and mother begged her to stop having sex for money. Do you think Crystal will listen to them and find a different way to make money? Call 855-TELL-BILL to tell me what you think. You'll also receive today's great offers. Call 855-TELL-BILL now.
These families were ripped apart by a big secret.
Have you taken money for sex?
Like, I don't want you to be dead somewhere or missing because we don't know who you be with. We don't.
And a shocking scandal.
I'm 42 and I'm ready to pursue a career in porn.
What? Please stop.
Let's
You're
sit
gonna
down, lady.
embarrass our family.
Rumors of sordid sexual behavior can cause many a family feud. Our guests today want their families to stop interfering in their lives and accept them for who they are. We heard from all of our guests. Now it's my audience's turn to have their say. It's time for Talk Back with Bill. All right, what do we got here?
I just got a couple of comments. Crystal, right? I'm not here to bash you, but the last time I read the dictionary, prostitute means any woman that engages in sexual intercourse for money, okay? Another thing is,
How about woman or man? There's a lot of male prostitutes too, you know.
well, let's just stick with the topic.
All right.
Anyway,
Excuse me.
another question. I never heard about a father figure in this family, so I guess he's an absentee.
No, my daddy around.
He around.
I think the answer to that is no.
I have a daughter right there in the third row with the teal, and
Yeah.
I instill in her that if she's gonna be independent, like Crystal said, you make your own resources, your own economical resources.
Exactly.
You don't depend on no man whatsoever.
That's it. Next up.
Well
Come on up
taken
here,
care of, too. Well taken care of with my resources.
You know, for adult children to live at home, it's your roof, your rules, and you got to make the rules. Right? Go ahead.
Rita is your name, I believe.
Rita.
How would you feel if your grandkids take you to their career day and they say grandma's a porn star? I wouldn't want to say
They
that.
have to say what grandmother was before she was a porn star, love.
All right, what was that?
Grandmother is
The
a
whole point of
professional
career
driver.
day is to say
A
that their
professional-
career is
I'm a
at that
professional
point.
driver. I hold a Class A
Wait a minute, what do you
license.
mean? Was it like a taxi, NASCAR?
No, I am licensed to drive trucks. I drive a bus currently.
My comment is for Crystal. Crystal, you say you're 23, right?
Right.
Okay, I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18 years old to
Okay,
another
that's
state.
good for
I
you.
had
And look at all
two
the
jobs. I worked from
responsibilities you
8 in the
probably got.
morning till 12 at night. You don't need to go. Do you think that the guys that you're with aren't doing whatever with anybody else? Are you not
They
worried
probably
about
is, but that's
STDs,
their
dying
wife's
from
problem.
HIV?
That's their wife's problem, not mine.
That's their wife's problem,
That's
but
their
you're not
wife's
worried about
problem, not
dying from
mine.
HIV or AIDS?
I don't have sex on a daily, boo-boo.
Okay,
So-
you don't worry about dying from HIV
No,
or
I'm not gonna
AIDS?
catch HIV. I'm too smart. You feel me?
You're too smart. Okay. Not really, because you selling it for the
Exactly.
money.
No, I don't sell it all the time.
You
If
need to
was
go get a
correctly
real
hearing-
job.
Thank you.
If you was correctly
You know, I think
hearing-
there's a whole bunch of Crystal, whole sell their body for money. They work, they go to school.
It's like a job too, because I have to put my time into these people. I can't just go over there and be like, give me money. I have to conversate, talk to them.
Hold
let
on,
them
one
be
more
my
time.
presence, like,
But that's what she do. That's not what you do.
I understand that, but how do you look? Think about your family and friends that are going to see you on TV right now. You're saying that you're okay with selling your body for jewelry. Look at your poor mother. Look at your mother.
Hold on,
Look at your
Kiana.
mother right now. Your mother's up here mortified.
Look at
You
your poor mother. My
you-
mother's not poor. Sit down.
You
Sit down.
sell
now,
your
so you're
sister
now the sisterhood is after you.
She sells her body for jewelry and money.
You're
It's
rocking a
disgusting.
zebra
All right,
scarf,
hold
you feel me?
on.
Probably
Well, let's do
can't
this.
afford
Let's do this. Before we leave this segment, do you have a little more hope today than you had yesterday about Crystal changing her lifestyle? Because I don't sense it at this point.
It don't matter though. At the end of the day, what nobody thinks
At the end of
though.
the day, we put our input out. If she change, she change. If she don't, she
I
don't. She's
believe
23,
she's
she's
gonna
grown.
change,
She's
but
gonna-
it's
believe?
not gonna happen overnight.
Kimberly, do you have
It's gonna
hope
take
that
time.
your older sister's going to? Do you have any hope, Kimberly?
Y'all only know about what they telling y'all, like she do this, she sell her body, but she is really talented.
Right.
Like,
She can sing.
she is really talented.
She can
Like,
dance.
Right. You took me.
Now, hold on. I'll tell you what.
One time, you feel me?
We'll be back with more. Stay right there. We'll be back. Has someone told you a big, bad lie? Are you ready to accuse them and finally find out the truth? Come, give them a lie detector test on our show. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Closed captioning of The Bill Cunningham Show is provided by... How do you get your family to stop judging your scandalous sex life and learn to love you as you are? Please welcome television personality and author of Good Enough Mother, Renee Seiler, to the show. Renee, how you doing? Well, let's begin here with Rita and Tanya. She's already jawing on you.
Wow.
Now, listen to Renee.
All right, so I was listening to you backstage, and listen, I applaud you because I actually do think
Let me see you do it.
Hold on. I do think that learning is lifelong and that we continue to evolve, but I'm not sure pornography is really the right move, only because there are people who are in your life that would be affected by that, namely grandchildren. When you put things out there online, they're out there forever.
I'm 42 now.
But they're not. But they're not.
And had I did this before I had children and they come out and then, oh, grandmother's a porno star, then yeah. grandmother, hey, I made it. I raised my children. I raised them well. They doing great. They taking care of their children. You be who you are.
So you're, listen, when you said I like to have sex, I'm like, that's great. I like to have sex too.
Of course.
But you don't have to do it on camera.
You don't.
And you don't have to do it in a way that hurts other people.
Thank you.
And your
Okay.
children's children will possibly be hurt by this.
Tanya, what do you say?
Her sister's children, me, our whole family's gonna be hurt by this.
Now here's the problem for you. But here's the problem for you,
care about
Tanya,
that.
is that she is an adult. She's going to do what she does.
All right, Renee, let's move to Crystal. This is a loving family. The sisters love Crystal. Mama loves Crystal. What do we do with Crystal? Because Mama wants to kick her out, but Mama can't kick her out. So
Okay,
what happened?
This is a really interesting situation. You are 23 and you live at home. And you're a grown woman and you can handle your own business. Then move out. I mean, I don't, the problem is, it cannot be any.
I can do that.
No, Crystal. This is cut and dry. It doesn't get any clearer than this. When you are an adult, this woman who stood up here and said she had 2 jobs, guess what? When I was 20 years old, I was working as a waitress and going to school. No, I didn't sleep with men. No, I didn't get all up under them for $400 or a new pair of shoes. But the point is, the point is, you don't have to. Your sister down here says you're talented. At what?
Singing, writing, everything.
Hold on.
I know, none of y'all dead people talking out there.
Now
You tell me, Google me. Who are you talking about before you talk about it?
Here's the real problem and the real tough part
Google it.
is that she's grown. Let her do her thing. You guys, every night, get on your prayer beads, get on your knees, pray for her, but she's an adult. And she needs to move out. Actually.
All right, let's leave it at that. When we continue, it's the bottom line. For more info, go to the website, thebillcunninghamshow.com. If you love If secrets and scandals are rocking your family relationship, here's the bottom line. Your family might not approve of your decisions, but if you respect them instead of fighting them, they might respect you more. You can do whatever you want to do with your life. But if it puts your family in harm's way, they have every right to interfere. It's hard for your loved ones to butt out when they love you and appreciate the fact that they really do care. I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time.
Where's the love? Where's the love?
I gave it to you for 42 years.
Well, then guess
and
what?
And you want to just
keep giving it
you
to
be
me.
a porn star all of a sudden?
42? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I want to be a porn star. I want to start my own porn. I want to specialize in it.
April this year, now you want to be a porn star.
I got a corner. I'm telling you, I'm not going to tell my secret because then people start doing it and I'm going to really be mad. I'm telling you, give me the opportunity and I can guarantee that we're going to make money. Make movies, make money. Make love.